My name is Linda, and I'm 51 years old. You know, there's just something about getting a good deal. Number one, it feels good. So health and beauty aisle is a really good bargain aisle here. You get a good deal. There's a little charge that you get with that. What I'm seeing is there's an addiction connection to that. This is something I haven't seen. This is pretty good. I might have to get some of these. Yep, yeah, yep. Growing up, it was always cluttery, and my parents were children of the Depression era, and pretty much there's a lot of things that you save because you might need them. This is good stuff. This is a good price. And look at this, they've got like a whole I have that part of depression thinking, you know, I better get it now because I may not be able to get it tomorrow. You know, we might run out. Anybody trying to outwork you today? Where's your little competitor, worker?
Oh, David?
I'm a really social person, and I love to have people around me.
Well, how can you work if you don't have competition?
I don't need competition.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, living like this, you don't want anybody to see that you live like this. It's like this deep, dark secret.
My name's Kyle Quigley, and I'm 22 years old, and Linda is my mother. If you met her, you wouldn't even expect her house to look like the way it does, but if you were to walk into her house, you know, you'd be shocked just because there's piles everywhere, like there's boxes of just random junk, and every bedroom that used to be for me and my siblings are full with junk, just boxes of just who knows what's in it, just random stuff. And
who wants to show this to anyone? It's humiliating. It's wretched. Yeah, come look at my pit, you know? Hoarding is so ugly. You know, who wants to hoard? I mean, just the word is like, it's ugly. This is the house that I've lived in since 1990, and I raised my family of 4 children. And at one time, there was a husband here, and he's now gone. Now it's just me.
My name is Jeff Quigley, and Linda and I were married, let's see, September 1st, 1979. About 4 years after we were married, Amanda was born. And then of course relationships change when you have a young one to take care of.
My name is Amanda Williams. I'm 26 years old, and I am Linda's daughter. The hoarding and pack riding kind of behavior has not always been there. Like as a young child, there definitely wasn't any kind of clutter, and I think about 6th grade is when it started happening for her.
I think it was after her father passed away. I noticed some changes in her attitude, kind of depressed, more migraines, and very defensive about possessions and things.
He and I were really close. And when he died, my body decided to be mad, basically.
What I would see more and more of is I would see more shopping, you know, just going out and buying things, stuff we really didn't need. And I think that I probably became aware of it about 5 years ago, that this was more than just poor housekeeping, that there was something really deep down. And partly because the fact that none of it made sense.
Oh, look at this. Isn't this hilarious? Is that too funny or what? It's armadillo. Now see, I would just buy this because it's funny.
There was no rhyme or reason to things that she brought home.
For a while, I went on a thing where I bought baby stuff. This was when the kids were at home. It's like, but you don't have any babies. No, but I'll find somebody that does, you know. I'll find, you know, somebody's got a baby. I'm going to salvage what I want to take with me, put in a pod that is sitting in my driveway, and get it ready to be sold and start my new life.
My name's Dr. Renee Renardi. I'm a psychologist and I specialize in obsessive compulsive disorder and compulsive hoarding.
We'll get started. Of course, it's a big day. Big day for you, especially more than
That it
anybody
is.
else, and you too, Kyle. So I think there are a couple of ground rules. I do want Linda to be in charge of this process. We want to check everything out with her first. So she's the one that makes all the decisions with everything, and the person running the show.
Now what we have to see is more of the behavioral aspects of it. What is she going to be able to tolerate? How long is she going to be able to work for? How much is she going to be able to delegate? And we're not going to know until we get started, really.
You
I'm
ready,
ready
to
to
get
go.
started?
I'm
Sounds
ready.
good. Let's do it.
Okay,
Okay.
sounds good. The most important thing for me, like I said, is I want to see some completion on this thing.
Okay.
And it's overwhelming, as you can see. Oh boy.
In the pot, okay. Put it in a pot. Now is this gonna be?
Go.
This is a go.
You know what? This is a whole bunch of different clothes, and I'm not even gonna.
Okay.
Not even gonna go there. And more vitamins and hair color and goodbye. Yay. This I am gonna not keep. I was gonna say I'm gonna keep it, but it's a key. And you know, I'm not sure about this, so I'm gonna keep my measuring cup though.
Dr. Renardi and my mom are downstairs sorting still, and I think that's going good. I just, I'm kind of one of those people that want to get things done as fast as possible, and I know that's kind of process you don't do that, so it's kind of hard for me because, I just want to get the ball rolling and get things out of here. Is there anything you want me to do? Like the old freezer and those old bikes that we already talked about getting rid of?
Those can go.
I tell
Yeah, you
them.
guys. Yeah, please. That would be awesome, pal.
This can go. All this can go. I know that.
Getting to the bottom of it. You are. Hallelujah. I'm exhausted. I'm not lying. That's going to be part of the process. I was so tired last night. I was physically ill. Today, I slept really good last night. I'm refreshed. I'm ready to go.
Good.
I can't believe all this was in the attic. That is nuts. Like, that attic is only about this tall.
Oh, look at this. Oh.
Good.
Do it. One thing at a time, right?
Yeah.
And it all gets done.
All right.
So,
I can do it. But the other thing is, I do need to look at it.
yeah.
She originally said she's just gonna probably throw away all of it. And now she's like, she just came out there and said, yeah, I kind of changed my mind. I need to look through there. So, I don't know.
Yeah, these are all dolls that are no good. That one, though, gotta save.
These are really nice for somebody's baby. Same. Oh. These were Amanda's, and we had a really special friend that made these. Oh, Amanda. Somebody made this for Amanda, and I have to show this to her. A lot of it was baby things. And I had a little hang up there. And this was Heather's. This was Amanda's.
Yeah.
And this was gonna bother me.
Yeah. Well, it brings back a lot of memories, I think, of. So.
This was Kyle's. And that picture that's on the mantle, he's wearing this. And this is hard. I'm
have to show him this. That picture that's on the mantle, I think he has this on.
Okay.
And my mom made these. And my aunt made this. And she's gone now.
Yeah. She was getting stressed out toward the end because she wanted to get a lot done, and it's a long process, but it's worth the time.
I didn't think I was gonna do this. I didn't want to do this.
Yeah.
It is hard.
Yeah.
I didn't even know this stuff was up there. I forgot about it.
Sure.
I don't know. It's probably gonna take a while because there's a lot of stuff out there, so.
Right here.
It just sucked because we had a good tempo going and we were getting rid of stuff. Here's water.
Thanks.
Is there anything that any other areas we can start or anything we
No.
want us
I
to do?
can't do any more than I'm doing. I can't think of anything else.
Do you want
Can
us to do anything?
I can't think of anything else. I can't even think. I'm feeling really pressured.
Okay.
In doing this process, there's a lot of friction that certainly can come up. I think there was friction at times between her and some of the cleanup people just because she was so panicky, wanting to make use of them. At one point, she was saving more for a little while as her anxiety increased, but then she kind of had that release of energy and now is tossing stuff in the truck herself.
Good aim. I don't mean literal bad. I mean, I don't. Billy Banks guy and I made him go flat. That's it. Yes. Who needs to go to a batting cage, right? This one I'll keep because it smells good. That's nice.
As we speak, she's out there throwing stuff into the truck, which can appear like, is she distressed? I think it's something that is very empowering for her.
Bingo! Oh, sorry. Sorry. You know, my tendency is I really want to check these out.
Hold.
Don't say that.
Why?
Because it's a Schwinn and I can sell it.
No one's gonna buy a 1980
Flat-ass broke.
Schwinn.
No. Save it. Sorry.
No one's. No.
You know what? I've done a really good job. Put it on. It. What else? Okay.
Actually, I know something.
How's that for a finale? You like it?
I don't know. I'm gonna do what I can when I can, which I try to come and help her when I can. But I don't know. I've had a lot of patience the last couple of days. I don't know if I can do that for too long.
On three? 1, 2, 3.
It isn't realistic to think in a week or in 2 days that we're going to be able to clean out the house and have it stay there long term. I would say almost always when the person who hoards is not involved, the house is going to get cluttered again, and usually cluttered pretty quickly. So it is better to do it this way. Even though it takes a little bit longer up front, it's much better in the long term.
I think we got them. Let's walk around. Let's see what we got. Okay, let's do that.
Here's this.
Okay,
I'm maxed. I'm done.
okay, okay. No problem.
Can't process anymore.
Now it's just kind of in a standstill. They're both talking to their attorneys, my mom and my dad, trying to figure out what the next step is. They got denied on a home loan, which was going to pay to fix up the house so that they could sell it.